Hello students, welcome to the last series of 5-year plans video lecture. I, Shilpi Kavita from International School of Management Patna, is going to deliver the last series of video lecture based on 5-year plans. So in the earlier series, we have discussed on the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and then till 10th 5-year plan. And some plans were successful, some plans were not successful. But when we talk about the 11th 5-year plan, it was towards a faster and more inclusive growth. So a holistic approach was accepted. Further simultaneous development of various sectors, quite important for attaining sustainable growth, was focused on. The approach before the 11th plan also stated that transition towards faster and more inclusive growth calls for significant new initiatives in many sectors. The main objectives or the targets of 11th 5-year plan was to accelerate the GDP growth rate from 8% to 10%, increase industrial and agriculture growth rate, create employment opportunities, reduce unemployment, raise real wage, and reduce the percentage of people below poverty line by 10%. As far as education is concerned, there was reduced drop rate of children in elementary school to 20%. Regular testing of education institutes, then literacy rate also to reduced. Gender gap should be reduced, and increasing percentage of persons going to higher education should also be increased. When it comes to health, reduction in infant mortality rate, reduce the fertility rate, provide clean drinking water, reduce malnutrition, reduce anemia among women, and the women and children were also focused. Their priority was also given focused on this 11th 5-year plan. Infrastructure was equally given importance. So ensure all weather road connections to villages and population of 1,000 and above by 2009. Apart from infrastructure, environment was also taken into note of. Increased afforestation process, World Health Organization standards of air quality was accepted, urban wastewater should be clean, and increase energy efficiency by 20 percentage point. After the 11th 5-year plan, the 12th 5-year plan, and this is the last plan of the whole lot set of 5-year plans. The 12th 5-year plan from 2012 to 17, and as per the draft document released by the Planning Commission, aims at the growth rate of 8%. The 12th 5-year plan focused on growth faster, inclusive, and sustainable. Its objectives was to create working employment opportunities, to reduce gender gap, to enhance access to higher education, to reduce malnutrition, provide electricity to all villages, to ensure that 50% of the rural population have access to proper drinking water, to increase green cover by 1 million hectare every year, to provide access to banking services to 90% of households. So these were the objectives of the 12th 5-year plan. The target of the 12th 5-year plan was economic growth rate, real GDP growth at 8%, agriculture growth at 4%, manufacturing growth at 10%, poverty and employment should be reduced, education was given very much priority, and the health was also taken into consideration. Infrastructure was equally given importance, electricity, connection of villages with the rural and urban reduction of gap, then environment and sustainability, the green cover by 1 million hectare every year. Service delivery was also focused that banking services to 90% of the Indian households, transfer screen, print friendly, PDF and email. These were the focus of the 12th 5-year plan. So when we talk about the 5-year plans, the 5-year plans have been laid to rest by the Narendra Modi-led NDA government. The 12th plan is the last of the 5-year plan, and the 5-year plans played a great role in lifting India's social sector and building of heavy industries. Centralized planning system could ensure that the money gets spent where it was most needed. For a long time, there had been a feeling that a country as diverse and big as India, centralized planning could not work beyond this point due to its one-size-fits-all approach. Moreover, since the Planning Commission used to be controlled by the central government, it often led to tool to punish states ruled by the opposition parties when it came to allocating funds. Due to the top to bottoms approach in centralized planning, it was felt that the states needed to have greater say in planning the expenditure. The Planning Commission was seen by imposing its dictates on states who could have better known and what and how much they needed. The Niti Aayog, which has replaced the Planning Commission, is the new body that gives policy direction, and its founding principle cooperative federalism. Most important difference is that Niti Aayog has no power to grant funds or make decisions on behalf of state. It is only an advisory body. The decades-old 5-year plans will make for a 3-year action plan, which will be a part of 7-year strategy paper and 50-year vision document. Thank you. So this is a brief series of 5-year plans. Thanks a lot.